In this Guitarlele video, we're going to go over the Kala GL. This is a KAGL. Finally, a simple name that's easy to remember. Anyway, this is the all Mahogany Guitarlele by Kala. Hi, I'm Terry, and welcome to ukelikethepros. So, as one of the forefront in the Guitarlele educational world, it just makes sense that my store.ukelikethepros.com, would carry the Kala GL. Now, these have been out. I don't even think they were around all of last year, but they're back now, and I got my hands on a few of them. And this is the first time I've had them, and I'm going to say that for the price, I'm actually pretty impressed with these things. So, anyway, just a little oil on there. These are great. Let's go over this. I'll do some playing. We'll talk about it, and you get to know this instrument just a little bit better. All right, so those that aren't really familiar with the Guitarlele, by the way, I have a complete Guitarlele course. Matter of fact, I have a mini course, I have a full course, and that's available at ukelikethepros.com. And for all my premium members, we do 2 weekly Guitarlele Q&As, a beginning one and a beyond the basics one. So that's every week for premium members. So anyway, I'll put links below that you can check out that. So yeah, we serious about Guitarlele up in here. Anyway, these, like I said, they've been out. They weren't around at all last year, and they're back. And so these are, for the price, I'm like actually pretty stoked on these. Let's go over this. We got mahogany. This is all laminate, but it actually sounds pretty good, don't you think? It's got the nice white binding here, cream binding top and bottom. Again, the solid mahogany or laminate mahogany. Don't want to fool you there on this. Both the sides and also the back, but it's actually nice. I mean, for the price, that's why you're gonna need the laminate, but actually I think it actually works fairly well for this particular one. One of the key things that I like about this one, and by the way, this is a tenor scale, okay? So this is basically like a tenor ukulele with 2 extra strings that's tuned A to A. A, D, those are the 2 extra strings, and then the other 4 like a ukulele, G, C, E, and A. So it's basically like a 6-string ukulele, if you want to think of it. It's not so much a mini guitar, although we could go back and forth over that many, many times. All right, let me do a little more playing, and we'll talk about a couple of the really key points that this thing has that some of the only the top-end Koloha, Kanalea, Romero's Creation have, that this one has that all the other kind of the lower price point ones don't have, and I'll tell you what it is, but let me do a little bit of playing first. All right, so let's go over the rest of it, just because this is really key for this one. So you have the mahogany neck, and it is a little bit of a wide neck, and you have to have that because there's a lot of tension with these extra strings. You do have the nice geared tuners here, and you do have the slotted headstock, and of course the headstock's a little bigger because you have the extra 6 strings here. You have the bone, nut, and saddle, and again it's tenor scale length, what I said, so 17 inches from the nut to the saddle. Pal Ferro, which is really a nice actually fretboard, but here it is. This is it. This is what you've been waiting for. Right here, this is 2 inches right here. This is what's key with this one, because the Koloha, the Romero's Creation, the Kanalea, they all have 2 inches right here at the nut. A lot of the other brands, matter of fact, most of the other brands are smaller than that. And the problem is when you have the extra 2 strings, it really cramps your hand. And if you have big, even medium-sized or bigger hand, it really makes it hard to play if you don't have at least 2 inches here at the nut. And this one does, and I'm really excited that they did that for this particular one. So I think this thing sounds great. I think the laminate makes it sound bright. You get that low end from the extra 2 low strings. And if you're a guitar player, this is an easy transition for you. You can actually play all your guitar stuff right on this thing. It's just that you're going to be in a different tuning. You're going to be tuned A to A. On normal guitar, you're tuned E to E. So the tuning is slightly different. And if you're a ukulele player, all you have to do is get used to the 2 extra strings, which means just some of the chords are going to work exactly the same, but some of them, you're just going to have to learn some bigger chord shapes. And you're going to get a little bit more of that low end, which is why I love the Guitarlele. All right, so these are brand new to the store.ukelikethepros.com. Not only do you get this cool instrument at a great price, I'm going to throw in a padded gig bag that I include for you. This thing is actually custom set up for me from Kala, especially for Ukulele Pros. That's kind of a little special thing we get here. You do get a free course. That means you could get that Guitarlele course for free just for buying this. So that's worth it right there. And again, if you want to be a premium member to the site, you can take part in the weekly Q&As that we do with this great instrument. I will ship this thing anywhere in the world as well. So anyway, this is the Kala. This is a GL. It's a CAGL, which is a Kala Guitarlele. Very cool. I think this is a great instrument for the price. And if this is in your price range, I would not hesitate to grab this Guitarlele.